Hi friends, it's Amy. Welcome to my bookish life. Today, I have some unboxings. So let's get to it. I have my book of the month. I have my books and treasures, and I went a little thrifty at Bookstop, which has been around for forever, and I just am hearing about it now. Excuse me? It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's start with book of the month. This book sounded so good. Romantic comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. I have not read anything by Curtis Sittenfeld before. I have not read anything by Curtis Sittenfeld before. I have heard of her. This book just sounded so good. There's a Saturday Night Live vibe to it, a sketch comedy show, The Night Owls, a late night live comedy show that airs every Saturday. Okay. Such wonderful memories of watching Saturday Night Live and hearing about Saturday Night Live and laughing about Saturday Night Live. I just, and then when you have a book about a writer of a sketch comedy, like, I was really just in. I didn't have to read anything else. That's all I read was Sally Mills is a sketch writer for the Saturday Night, for The Night Owls, a late night comedy show that airs every Saturday. That's all I needed to know. And I was like, yes, this is the book that I'm going to get. There's literally nothing else that I want in the entire world. You should not, I've read many times, reach for your phone first thing in the morning. The news, social media, and emails all disrupt the natural stages of waking and create stress, which is how I'll preface the fact that when I reached for my phone first thing one morning and learned that Danny Horst and Annabelle Lilly were dating, I was furious. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay. And my books and treasures box. I love how every time it's Amy with an exclamation point. April hath put a spirit of youth in everything. William Shakespeare. Get in the reading spirit with a new book. Happy reading, Sarah and Eric. Just love that personal touch. It's so great. Okay. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Look at this bookmark. It's so pretty. I love those colors. It's just like bright blue. Ugh, I just love it. Anyway, I got an email letting me know that my box was on its way, and in it they said they sent me a code. It's going to be down at the bottom in the description of this video. They sent me a code for somebody to use if they want to sign up for books and treasures. I love these. They want to sign up for books and treasures, so that's going to be down in the description of this video. Look at this. I love these star confetti, whatever is going on inside of there. It is gorgeous. And this is, have you seen these before? I'm just going to grab a book. I read this in middle grade March. But you just put it on your finger and then you hold it and you just hold. So great. So great. And I lose these all the time. I keep on losing. I don't know what this is called. Page holder? I don't know. Oh, and look at this pin. It says just one more chapter. That's so pretty. Oh, I just love it. Okay, so anyway. Lloyd's of La Luna. So they use them quite often, but they always smell so good. Oh, look at this one has a charm in it. Oh, it's definitely a gardenia-ish. Into the Garden. It sounds so Secret Garden. Lily of the Valley, green leaves, pear. Oh, there's like layers. Oh, I can still smell it. It's so good. Okay. Water lily and mint spray hand sanitizer. I'm not sharing this with my students. They always want my hand sanitizer. Got a little whiff of alcohol right away there. Oh, there's the plus. Okay. It's there, I promise. It's there. All right. Coffee. Let's see, I have a Southern Pecan and French Vanilla and Coconut Cream. I like all of those. Of the three, I think French Vanilla would be my favorite. I love Southern Pecan, though. That one's next. Coconut Cream is my least favorite, but I do actually still love that one as well. So I'm not mad about those. The mugs, they have switched over to handmade instead of thrifted. And oh my gosh, they have not disappointed. That is bright and vibrant. I love that. Yeah. I love that. Ugh, gorgeous. Yes. And then, here's my book. It is a hardcover. Okay. It seems really thick. Okay. This one way so I don't. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! So excited about this. Amy from A-Star Reads has been reading this book, and she just, I love a good fairy tale retelling. I'm so totally in. But I've heard so many wonderful things about this series, The Twisted Tales, and oh, yes. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. Okay, look at it's a dragon. So it starts out with a scene from Mulan, and okay, I've heard Amy tell this like multiple times, so I should know where it starts, but I can't off the top of my head. There's always something twisted that happened, like from the Disney version, they twist something in it. So what if this happened? And yeah, this one says, what if Mulan had to travel to the underworld, which I just think this is a lot longer than I thought it was. Like, look at this. That was really satisfying. Oh, that's going to be a good one. I'm so excited. Yay! Perfect. Okay. So then I have a used book haul. These I got from Bookstop. I had some time on Monday because I had off of school for Easter Monday, and I thought, you know what? I've earned it. Probably not, but I've earned it. So I did grab some, and two of them, actually three of them are cozy mystery. Three of them are cozy mysteries, but these two are the first in a series, and they sound so cute. This is Can't Judge a Book by Its Murder by Amy Lillard, a Main Street book club mystery. And just that whole premise, like a book club cozy mystery series. Seriously. And I know that I've heard of this author before, and maybe I haven't, but I swear I have. It's by Poison Pen Source Books, and I love a lot of the books that are coming out of Poison Pen Press. So definitely felt like it was worth a shot. And then this one is This Pen for Hire by Laura Levine, and this is a freelance writer, which just, writing books, and it is and great shape, and it sounded so cute. When I wrote that letter for Howard, I hoped it would get him a date. I never dreamt it would get him arrested for murder. I mean, seriously, come on. And then this one is also a cozy mystery, but it's a little less traditional. This is Homicide and Hollow. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry. But this is the sequel to Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala. And I really wanted to I was interested in continuing the series. So when I saw, it's in great shape and I can read it. And honestly, I really enjoyed the characters in Arsenic and Adobo. It wasn't, I don't want to say that it wasn't my favorite. I really enjoyed Arsenic and Adobo. I loved the characters in it. There were a couple things that I was like, that does not make sense. But it is also a cozy mystery, and you're going to have that. So I definitely was interested in reading it and saw it and picked it up. And I love this cover too. And then these two are books that have been on my radar for so long. This is actually How the Penguin Saved Veronica by Hazel Pryor. Reading the description gave me Man Called Uva vibes. This just has Amy would love this book written all over it. So yeah, definitely picked it up. It's 85-year-old Veronica McCready, estranged from her family, and wants to find a worthwhile cause to leave her fortune to. It's going to be quirky and fun and wonderful. Also has Where'd You Go Bernadette vibes, which I also loved. So I just, so many good vibes, and I just wanted a good vibe book. And then the last book that I grabbed was The Coincidence of Coconut Cake by Amy E. Reichart, and this is a local Wisconsin author that I'm very interested in reading more from. This book takes place in Milwaukee. I hauled Once Upon a December in December, and then I didn't get to it, which really just, I'm not happy with myself on that one. But it is what it is. This was recommended to me by my sister. She said this is definitely one that I would love and that I should read. I actually had about 4 books by Amy E. Reichart in my hands, and I decided that I should probably just pick one. So I did. I have The Coincidence of Coconut Cake. That's the one that I decided to get. I've wanted to read this one for so long, and it just felt like something I wanted on my shelf. So now it's going to go there. The last book that I want to share with you is absolutely a professional development book for me, and that is The Joy of Reading by Donalyn Miller and Terri S. Lesesne. Donalyn Miller is seriously one of my favorite people in the entire world. I have had the pleasure of meeting her twice, and she has just been a delightful person to get to talk to, and I'm so excited to read this book. One of the sad things about this book is that Terri passed away shortly before or after the book published, and I love that her legacy is living on in this book, but it's just also, such a sad story to barely get to see that work come to fruition. However, I started listening to this on audio, and the audio is fabulous. Donalyn Miller narrates it herself, and I was listening to it, and I love listening to her read the words. However, I need to look at it. I need to highlight it. I need this book in my hands. And I had some gift cards. I actually did use some gift cards on this one too. So, I'm not completely just out here willy-nilly spending all my money. So excited. Ugh. So the first chapter that I listened to, she was talking about like you're reading autobiographies and how people should sit down and think about what books in their lives have kind of changed their reading identity or helped form their reading identity. And just sitting down and kind of thinking through that. And as an adult, I think that's a really cool way to think about the books that I've had in my life. I mean, when I think about The Outsiders, and I think about the Sweet Valley Twins and Sweet Valley Kids books that I read and like just absolutely devoured when I was younger. And I think of V.C. Andrews and how much I completely read her books when I probably should not have been reading them. It really just brought this like peacefulness to my heart, thinking about all of the wonderful things that I've gotten from books over the years, and I just barely scratched the surface of those thoughts. So I'm really excited to dig more into this. So much more. All right, so this shouldn't be too hard to hold all of these up. It really shouldn't. It's not that many. It's not. So here's the ones that I thrifted. Here's my book of the month, and this is my books and treasures. So a nice little stack. I'm in for some wonderful reading. I absolutely cannot wait. But how long will it take me to get to the stack? Wish me luck. Have you heard of any of these books? I would love to hear anything you have to say about them down in the comments. Please let me know. I love to hear from you. That's all I have for you for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please do. I hope you're finding something wonderful to read. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.